Hey guys, Red here, and these are tips for your first con. This topic was suggested by one of my friends. She's going to her first convention soon, and I'm really excited for her. And she wanted to know, what is it like at your first convention? What do you expect? Is there anything that you should know beforehand? So I have 5 little tips to make your first convention enjoyable. Number 1, your cosplay. For your first convention, wear an easy and comfortable cosplay. This is really important. You don't know what it's like to be at a convention yet. You don't know how long you're going to be walking, how long you're going to be resting, and it is really difficult and not fun if you wear something with a lot of layers and it's the middle of summer, or wearing like a swimsuit cosplay in winter, or even just wearing like heels. That can kill your feet and it's not fun. Trust me. Don't worry about making something really complicated. You're gonna see a lot of really complicated cosplays on the internet and all that. Don't worry about it. Just focus on making your time enjoyable. Wear something comfortable. Those things that you see, those are made by people who are really experienced most of the time. If you really want to cosplay a specific character, I would suggest buying it or finding pieces at like a Goodwill or Savers or a thrift store and just put it together, or have somebody else make it for you. I have met a lot of cosplayers who have said like, oh, my grandma made this cosplay. I've met people who are like, I bought this cosplay, and they look just as amazing, and it's not going to take away if you buy it or anything. I mean, it's kind of a rant for another time, so I'm gonna save most of that. For this tip, the thing that you should really understand is that you don't need a big, complicated cosplay. Sometimes just putting on a white t-shirt, white pants, and glasses will be just as fun as wearing a more complicated cosplay. Tip 2. Be safe. I cannot express this enough. Please be safe. I don't care what your age is, bring a friend. Not only will this make things feel less intimidating, but it's a lot more fun having a friend. If you're under the age of 16 or like 15 and this is your first convention, I highly recommend bringing a parent, a guardian, a really trusted adult, like a friend's parent. You're not gonna look lame doing it, and it's actually a lot safer if you have an adult with you. Also, most cons that I've been to have a parents' lounge where parents can just hang out while their kids wander the convention halls. The amount of time that my mom spent in those lounges doing practically nothing, I have to applaud her. I'm sorry, like, thanks, Mom. Thanks for doing nothing while I'm doing things. Tip 3. Plan. Even if you're an experienced cosplayer, plan. No matter what, plan. A convention will usually post their schedule at least a week before, so it's always good to look at it and see what panels or events that you want to go to. Make sure 2 don't overlap. Make sure that you schedule in times for like eating and taking breaks. Those 2 are important. You really have to make sure you schedule in times to eat and times to take a break. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. Also, be sure to be flexible in your schedule. Things are going to change, and sometimes it might be for the best, sometimes not. So it's better to have a flexible schedule than planning like, I'm going to this panel, then I'm going to this panel right after, and then I'm going to this and this and this. No, you're gonna miss something. You're gonna be late to something. Something might be canceled. You might discover the wonders of the dealer's room / artist alley, where I do spend most of my time at conventions. Tip number 4. This is going to sound really harsh, but one thing that a lot of people don't talk about is your first time at a convention, and like it's just you, your friend, a parent, and neither of you know anybody at this convention. Don't sign up to run like a panel or an event, or be part of like a masquerade event, a cosplay contest. I know this sounds really harsh, but it does come from experience. At your first convention, you don't really know what to expect. Like, you can watch as many videos, read as much as you can, but nothing beats an actual experience. You don't want that stress of having to go up in front of a whole bunch of people and do this panel or do this masquerade skit and you don't really know what you're doing. It's not fun. And finally, tip number 5. Have fun. That's a rule. You have to have fun. Don't get caught up in your own expectations. Every convention has its own feeling to it, and every year it's different. No two conventions are alike. No, you're not going to have the same experience at every single convention. A con is what you make of it, and make sure to have fun. And that's really, really important. That's it. Have fun. Don't die. That's another rule. Don't die. Don't ever die. You're not allowed to die. That's it. Have fun. Don't die. And I will see you next time. And now you're quiet. Let's see, where was I before that thing went on? A convention will... It goes quiet, then somebody opens a door and it's all great. Perfect. I am having a wonderful time.